కార్పొరేట్ అరుణ్ గారు టీం అంతా రెడీగా ఉన్నారు. మీరు మిగతా వాళ్ళందరూ కూడా గ్రౌండ్ క్లియర్ చేస్తే స్టార్ట్ మార్చ్ ఫస్ట్. ఏమండి ఇది ముందు నుంచే కొంచెం టేక్ కేర్ చేయండి. ఇది ఫస్ట్ మ్యాచ్, దీనికి సంబంధించి ఇట్లాంటి అనౌన్స్మెంట్స్ ఉంటే ఓకే, బట్ సెకండ్ మ్యాచ్కి మాత్రం ముందే టీం సిద్ధంగా ఉంటుంది. రవి టీమ్ మేనేజర్స్ ఎవరెవరు ఉన్నారో వాళ్ళందరినీ ఎంపైర్స్ కి స్కోరర్స్ కి రిపోర్ట్ చేయమని చెప్పండి. రెడీ మీ టీం ఏమండి కార్పొరేట్ టీం. సార్ కీపర్ ప్యాడ్ కట్టుకుంటారు, ముందు రండి సార్, అందరు లైన్లో నించండి, మీరు తర్వాత కూడా కట్టుకోవచ్చు. Madhu, the beautiful singer, anchor, as well social influencer, she's going to give her commentary and anchoring for the 2 days. She's here. Hi Madhu.
Hi Lohit. Madhu అంటే ఎవరికి తెలియదు ఇప్పుడు. ఏమండి ఎంతమందికి నేను మధు అని తెలుసండి?
బెజవాడ బేబక్కాయ్ ఇంకోటి మా మంచు లక్ష్మికి చాలా ఇష్టమైన అక్కాయి.
హాయ్, థ్యాంక్ యూ లోహిత్. హాయ్ అండి, అందరు బాగున్నారా? హాయ్, అస్సలు వినిపించట్లేదు. హాయ్ అటు సైడ్ లెఫ్ట్ సే హాయ్, ఇక్కడ రైట్ సైడ్ సే హాయ్. ఓకే చాలే. సో టీమ్స్ అందరు రెడీ అండి. సో 6 టీంల మధ్య జరిగే ఈ యుద్ధానికి నేనైతే సిద్ధం.
మధు నువ్వు సిద్ధంగా ఉంటే సరిపోదు, వాళ్ళు సిద్ధంగా ఉండాలి. అప్పటి నుంచి అనౌన్స్ చేస్తున్నాం. నాకు గంట నుంచి మా చందన్న అరే ఇలా ఆడతారా ఆడరా పిలుస్తావా పిలవా అంటున్నాడు. అఫీషియల్ ప్లేయర్స్ తప్ప, అఫీషియల్ ఇక్కడ రిప్రజెంటేటివ్స్ తప్ప ఎవ్వరు కూడా ఈ బౌండరీలో కానీ ఎక్కడ కానీ కనపడకూడదు. దయచేసి అందరు హ్యాపీగా వెళ్ళిపోయి కూర్చోండి. రెడీ రెడీ రెడీ. This song is for you, Madhu. Bejawada Bebakkai.
Vaibundi baby, vaibundi le, globe na pe vaibundi le.
Yeah. Ready? Corporate Missiles team. Players 15 songs, 15 shades dugouts laga mundu pettandi. Ready? Move away. Please clear them. Here comes the corporate missiles. Maro! Dol baje. Hey! अरे और एक माइक देना यार. రెడీ వెంకట్ భాయ్ రెడీ 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 Ready, here comes the TV Riders team. TV Riders team, Pavan Sai,
A very, very grand welcome to the TV Riders. Make some noise. Woo!
Now it's time for umpires. I request umpires to please walk in for the match. ఆ తర్వాత షాని నువ్వు ప్రతి టీంకి సంబంధించిన టీం మేనేజరు టీం లిస్ట్ అంతా తీసుకుని స్కోరర్ దగ్గర ఉండవా? షాని ప్రతి టీంకి అడ్వాన్స్ తీసేసుకోరా, ఈ అనౌన్స్మెంట్ మళ్ళీ రాకుండా. టీబీఎల్, టీబీసీఎల్, వంశీ,
టీవీ రైడర్స్ టీం మామూలు హడావుడి చేయలేదు, ఇంతే హడావుడి అక్కడ గ్రౌండ్లో చేయాలి. ఓకే, అదరగొట్టండి, బెదరగొట్టండి, అందరినీ చెదరగొట్టండి. హాయ్.
ఈ మ్యాచ్ని టీవీ 9లో, టీవీ 5లో, మెగా 9లో, మహా టీవీలో లైవ్ చూస్తున్న వాళ్ళందరికీ కూడా థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. అండ్ థ్యాంక్స్ టు ఛానల్స్ ఫర్ గివింగ్ లైవ్. ఎలైట్ క్రికెట్ లీగ్ ద్వారా ఫస్ట్ లీగ్ని, ఫస్ట్ సీజన్ని మీరు ఎయిర్ చేస్తున్నారు. మాకు మీరు ఇచ్చిన సపోర్ట్కి థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. ఈ మ్యాచ్లో 6 టీములు ఆడుతున్నాయి. 6 టీముల్లో ఫస్ట్ టీం ఆల్రెడీ మీరు చూస్తున్నారు, కార్పొరేట్ మిసైల్స్ వర్సెస్ టీవీ రైడర్స్. ఎంపైర్స్ ఆల్రెడీ దేర్ అండ్ కామెంటేటర్స్ Rahmat and Shoaib Bhai take over.
Well, thank you so much, Lohit Bhai. We are once again back here with the action, back to the business. All the way live from this iconic venue, Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium, Uppal, Hyderabad. Elite Cricket League brought to you by Chamala Foundations. Day 1, the first game is about to begin. TV Riders will be taking on Corporate Missiles. And we have seen a bit earlier at the toss, Corporate Missiles who have won the toss elected to field first, looking forward to restrict the opponents of them to the very low scoring total. Is that going to be a game-changing moment? Is that going to happen here? We are going to witness it soon.
Okay.
So Corporate Missiles is ready
Now
to
the
do.
2 batsmen that are coming in now. Ganesh. Chairs.
Well, requesting the batsmen.
2020 players కి సంబంధించిన చైర్స్ ఏమను 20 చైర్లు ఏమని చెప్పు.
ప్లేయర్స్ అంతా గమనించండి, ఇది ఇంటర్నేషనల్ స్టాండర్డ్. టైంకి బ్యాటింగ్ అంటే బ్యాటింగ్కి వెళ్ళిపోవాలి. ఫస్ట్ బాల్ టైం పడాలంటే పడాలి. ఆ రూల్స్ పాటించుకోండి దయచేసి. బ్యాట్స్మెన్కి 3 times కాల్ చేస్తున్నారు, తొందరగా వచ్చేసేయండి పవన్.
So are you all ready to experience the first match between Corporate Missiles and TV Riders? Are you all ready? If you're ready, make some noise.
గ్రౌండ్ లో ఉన్న వాళ్ళందరూ కూడా గ్రౌండ్ క్లియర్ చేయండి. కామెంటేటర్స్, యాంకర్స్ తప్ప మిగతా ఎవరు కూడా ఆన్ గ్రౌండ్ ఉండకుండా టీమ్స్ లో ఎవరైతే ఉన్నారో మిగతా వాళ్ళందరూ కూర్చొని ఎంజాయ్ చేయండి. నౌ ఇట్స్ టైమ్ ఫర్ మ్యాచ్. బ్యాట్స్మెన్ పవన్ సాయి అండ్ టీమ్ నుంచి బ్యాట్స్మెన్.
We have cracking contests coming our way here from Hyderabad. We're just about to get underway for match number 1 of the Elite Cricket League. This is Shabani Bhaskar, and with me, Mayur Barua. Good afternoon and welcome to Hyderabad.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much, Shivani. Yes, what a lovely city it is, isn't it? And we are here at this International Cricket Stadium here in Hyderabad. And as Shivani has mentioned before, it's all for a very good cause, and it's for all those people that you have lost in the Pahalgam attack. And it is also a tribute, I would say, for all the soldiers that you have lost in that Operation Sindoor. And leading up to that, we are having this fundraiser match today, the Elite Cricket League, here at this beautiful venue, the Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium, the home of the Sunrisers Hyderabad, Shivani. And Shivani, you have played lots of cricket, isn't it? In India, outside India. Your experiences and your thoughts on this game?
I'm looking forward to some runs on the board in the first innings, and then a good chase as well. And this is a fantastic, fabulous stadium here in Hyderabad. I've had the pleasure of playing at this venue. That's a quick outfield, a good pitch as well. So I hope to see a lot of runs. Just a little bit of a hold up before start, getting everything in order before we get underway in match number 1. But cricket is exploding
this
all
event for very
around the
noble
world,
cause.
especially in India.
Absolutely, Shivani. Cricket is growing, exploding, and very good time for female cricket. The ICC Women's Cricket World Cup is in town. India playing South Africa today. Yeah, all geared up, and Shivani has a very good smile. And let me tell all the viewers, Shivani is a very exponential and in the game of cricket. She has been honing her skills abroad for more than 11 years now, Shivani. And you have played so much of cricket in Hyderabad, and she does lovely commentary. Has been saying she's actually like a guru for me now. More than 4 or 5 years of commentary with the mic, and yes, I would also love to see some runs on the board. Though I'm an all-rounder, also some exploits with the wickets also.
You're too kind, Mayur. But absolutely, it has to be a good game between bat and ball. Yes, you want to see runs, but you want to see the bowlers do well, the batters work hard to get their runs, and play some good shots all around the park. See some sixes fly off the bat, but also some classy shots all along the carpet. And when the bowlers come in, with the guile of a spinner or the swing of a pacer, to find those lines and lengths, it's going to be crucial. It's an unforgiving surface here in Hyderabad.
Yes, and when the runs will start trickling in, I'm sure it will be an unforgiveness kind of a day, as you've mentioned before. And the news from the center is that the corporate missiles, they have won the toss, and without any hesitation, just trying to know the nerves, isn't it, of the first match, have elected to bowl first versus the TV riders, and it's going to be some good contest, I'm sure. So Shivani, what's your expectation? 20 overs contest? Any diplomatic figure in your mind?
I'd say 160 would be an awesome total to start things off in this tournament, in this league. 3 games today, 3 games tomorrow, so action-packed 2 days here in Hyderabad at the Rajiv Gandhi International Stadium. Plenty of cricket to come. We have the TV riders and corporate missiles in match number 1. Now we have 4 other teams in the mix as well. Hyderabad Lions, Khaki Bullets, we have the Cine team, and then the Kadaranas as well. A mix of entertainment, politics, and the corporate sides. And not to forget, the police, Khaki Bullets. They're in match number 2. Keep a lookout. We'll have some bullet throws coming in, most definitely.
Absolutely. First are the missiles, then the bullets. You really need to wear your bulletproof jackets, isn't it? Because the riders, if they start riding on the missiles, they might just try and just evade 1 or 2. But yes, Kadaranas, then you have Hyderabad Lions also taking on the Khaki Bullets in the second match. So runs should be the order of the day. When I entered the stadium, one person came to my mind was Ishan Kishan when he started off the IPL with a majestic 100. After that, he's found a little dip down. But again, looking at this venue, my first tour to this venue, of course, dripped in orange. And any particular player, man or woman, which comes to your mind when it comes about scoring runs or taking wickets?
Well, you mentioned Ishan Kishan. He had a brilliant start here in the IPL, as you mentioned. But there is, of course, you have so many stands here at HCA. You have the Mohammad Azharuddin stand that we're just staring at, the VVS Lakshman Pavilion. 2 players who have been such servants of Indian cricket. And VVS Lakshman, in his role in the NCA as well, is honing the next generation of players, men and women. Right now, if you look at Hyderabad, you have Arundhati Reddy, who's representing Team India in the Women's World Cup, the 50-over World Cup that is ongoing. As you mentioned, India plays South Africa today. She's in the squad, a good all-rounder, hails from Hyderabad. I've had the pleasure and honor of playing against her. I've played for Tamil Nadu. She was under-16 captain. I was under-16 captain as well at the time. We played plenty of games, many years against each other. Absolutely brilliant. So many players hailing from this part of the country. And such match winners as well.
Yes, talking on match winners, isn't it? These cricketers coming in from different parts of the country to represent the nation. Must be such a proud moment, isn't it? When you go and be. And of course, at an event which is at a global stage, you're playing not only in India, playing in Sri Lanka. I've saw those matches. The first match started at my city in Guwahati in Assam. It was a low scorer. Thankfully, Richa Ghosh, she chipped in some runs. But then the next match, 69 all out, England versus South Africa. Match finished within 37 overs. But we don't want anything of that here at Rajiv Gandhi, isn't it? It's a little overcast to tell everyone. And VVS Lakshman, that partnership with Rahul Dravid, the Eden Gardens in Kolkata. I remember I was in school, and my father, my brother, of course, we all are avid cricket fanatics, and my father, he just called up my tuition master, said, is Mayur there? Because VVS Lakshman is on the cusp, VVS Lakshman, Rahul Dravid, they are on the cusp of creating history. And same went for Anil Kumble when he picked up 10 wickets. I was in class 8 or 9, and my tuition master, I was very bad in maths. And he said, Anil Kumble has picked up 8 wickets, he can go home and be a piece of that cricketing folklore. So, great memories, yeah.
When you mention cricketers as well, and not to forget Mithali Raj, she also comes from Hyderabad. She is on the commentary panel of the Women's World Cup. But what a legend she is, leading run scorer for India in all formats. Put together international runs. Unbelievable cricketer. Of course, former captain of India as well. Had the honor and pleasure of meeting her while playing in Hyderabad many, many years ago. And now I get to work with her as well in the commentary panel, which is delightful as well.
And the first Indian to score a double 100 in England, and what a stupendous record, yeah. My apologies for all Hyderabad fans for missing out Mithali Raj, because as I was walking down the stairs, I saw Mithali Raj staring at me that you should tell my name. And then, I saw the photo, of course, of VVS Lakshman, then Rajiv Gandhi. There's a huge painting of Rajiv Gandhi there with the cricket bat. And you had, of course, Abid Ali. You had Mohammad Azharuddin, of course, was there. But yes, we're talking about women's cricket. I think it's just on the rise, cricketers. In fact, from the northeast also, there have been cricketers who's now infused in the Indian cricket team. It's been such a proud moment, isn't it? And so, what's your best memory, Shivani? I know probably it sounds like a tough question. Okay, I'll give you options across India. What's your best memory in cricket?
That's a tough one. So many good memories. Just being around the sport is a great memory. Playing a lot of cricket in and around India. You have the opportunity to travel when you're representing a state, when you're representing South Zone. You share the dressing room with so many great players who, at that time, were knocking on the doors of India and now have played or are still playing for the national side. I think it's mostly just making those connections and building that network, as we see the TV riders on your screen as they walk out to bat the openers. Fantastic. Again, this is the Elite Cricket League match number 1 between the TV riders and Corporate Missiles. The Missiles won the toss, electing to bowl first. They had a slight delay in just getting started, but now to see the batters out there, that's a good sight. Last minute huddle for the bowling side. What do you reckon they're talking about, Mayur, in that little huddle as they disperse into their positions?
The first thing that I noticed as you're waving to the camera, I am on camera, and you see that huddle, isn't it? That huddle was, of course, from the Corporate Missiles, but TV riders, of course, electing to bat first. The first thing, if probably as openers, is about creating a huge foundation for themselves. And what about the management? What about the players must be saying? As you say, Mahesh K and Sri Ram are the openers for TV riders. And Mahesh K and Avi are the openers. My apologies. Sri Ram is actually the opening bowler. And that happens, Shivani, when you do multiple sports the day before. But again, it's going to be a very good contest. The umpires are out and we are just seconds away from the first ball to be bowled. Shivani, lovely conditions. The sun is playing hide and seek. It's more of hiding at the moment. It's more of dark clouds looming large. So just hope there are runs and there are no rains.
Runs and rains is what Mayur wants, so hopefully it stays that way. Absolutely. Sriram has taken that new ball in hand. Well, looks like he will be starting from around the stumps to the right-hander. No slip in position. He has two boundary riders, a sweeper cover and a long on to start proceedings. We're all in readiness here at the Rajiv Gandhi International Stadium for match number 1 of the Elite Cricket League. Kola Mahesh is on strike. They will be starting with the spin of Sriram. Starts with a good one. Going across the right-hander. Difficult to get away.
I don't know whether it's a surprise to see a spinner into attack. But started off very well. Again, a very nice toss-up delivery. And I just wonder what's the tactic behind bowling round the wicket from an off spinner. I don't know how much turn the pitch will be yielding. But again, a slow turner trying to play with the very soft ends to a short point. But looks to be a very good pitch to bat on, Shivani.
He started well, Sriram here. Going across the right-hander, keeping it in the good area. A swing and a miss from Kola Mahesh. It is that angle that makes the difference. Not bowling with too much speed here, Sriram, but his accuracy has been brilliant to start things off. 3 dots to start match number 1.
Yes, 3 dots already in 20 overs. And that's what your question. What must be thinking? Immediately you see Abhishek just walking up to him, says probably don't swing too early. Round the wicket continues. This time short and wide. This time he goes over cover. Should be the first boundary. Tees towards the deep cover. Anxious moment, but the start has been really good.
Mahesh First boundary of the day, first boundary of the match, and first boundary of the Elite Cricket League. Goes aerial, goes over mid-off, back-to-back boundaries from Kola Mahesh. TV Riders are off to a good start.
Kola Mahesh.
Yes, a really good start.
This time,
Back boundaries here.
Dashed over the mid-off region for a boundary. He's not playing hard innings here.
Much force behind the shot from
Few
Mahesh,
deliveries, but this
one
time
bounce,
he's
and that
roaring
boundary
like a lion here, Kola
has allowed
Mahesh.
the sun god to come out.
Beautiful delivery.
And
Once again, played down the ground this time. Fielder comes in. A bit
Should
of
be a
fumble
single,
on that occasion.
but not a huge boundary.
Will
if
definitely
you see
be
it's
picking a
not
single.
towards the end. There is the rope has been just pulled a little up. And again, good throws behind the strokes. All the runs on the board have been scored by Mahesh.
That brings up
Good
the over
start,
after the
isn't it,
completion of score
after the
moves.
first three
First
dots.
over score moves on to 9 without any loss. पहले ओवर की समाप्ति पर स्कोर बढ़ता हुआ 9 बिना कोई नुकसान के.
So right మొదటి ఓవర్ పూర్తయ్యేసరికి 9 పరుగుల వద్ద ఎలాంటి వికెట్ కోల్పోకుండా టీం సో టీవీ రైడర్స్ సెట్
TV Riders.
సో రైట్ టీవీ రైడర్స్ జట్టు సో మొదటి ఓవర్ పూర్తయ్యేసరికి 9 పరుగుల వద్ద ఎలాంటి వికెట్ కోల్పోలేదు. మొదటి ఓవర్లో సో మొదటి 3 బాల్ స్టార్ట్ గా వెళ్ళిన తర్వాత ప్రెషర్ ఉంటుంది అనుకున్నాం. బట్ సకోల మహేష్ బ్యాట్ నుంచి అద్భుతమైనటువంటి బ్యాక్ టు బ్యాక్ బౌండరీస్ చూసిన తర్వాత గుడ్ కమ్ బ్యాక్ అని చెప్పాలి. ఫస్ట్ ఓవర్ లో రైట్ సెకండ్ ఓవర్ కి
without loss, with 2 boundaries coming in ball number 4 and 5 by Mahesh Gola, and with a single also to retain the strike for himself. Good conscious start. We are live all the way from the Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium here in Hyderabad. And what a venue this is. We are seated here at the north stand, and right opposite to me is Shivani, and it's the VVS Lakshman and the Mohammad Azharuddin stand. I'm sure probably we're just expecting some crowds to come up tomorrow. 3 matches today, 3 matches tomorrow, including the final. And you can see on the right hand side, there's been very nice crowds building up.
I definitely expect crowds to come in as the day progresses. It is quite hot in the afternoon. Maybe as the evening sets in, the sun goes down, we will see many more spectators turn up for the Elite Cricket League. Second over will be bowled by Srinivas. Kola Mahesh on strike. Nice movement into the right-hander, but good soft hands. Drop and run on the offside. And Abhishek will be on strike for the first time in this game.
Couple of runs already on the digits for Mahesh Kola with 10 of 7, including 2 boundaries. And now it will be Abhishek to face the first ball for himself in the match. And it will be Srinivas. First it was the off spinner, and now it's the lefty, the left armer. Oh, swing, a huge swing. I thought the wicket keeper also missed, but thankfully it went little bit of a sea movement and into the gloves of the wicket keeper, just inches away from the leg stump.
Another coat of paint, perhaps. He would have knocked that leg stump, just clipped it. But brilliant start here from Srinivas. The left armer's angle and swing, cutting the batter in half. Down the leg side. A little too much movement on this occasion. Started a little too straight. But a change in field. Sweeper cover comes into the circle. Long off, long on. The 2 boundary riders at this time for Srinivas.
Yes, and you can see the anxious look on his face. His eyes popped out as he was trying to hammer the second one also. Again, drifting down the leg side. Flicks it. Very fine, and it's a boundary. Not much that the fielder on the leg side at square leg could do much.
It's a bit of fumble from the fielder, misfield, and that will run.
As it just trickle over the ropes for 4. The first boundary for Abhishek to get off the mark. The score on to 15 without loss.
With the angle and the swing of the left-handed Srinivas. Just has to help it along. Clips it off his pads. Brilliant technique. A little bit of help from the fielder. Again, knocked to the offside. Scampering across for a single. A lot happening out there. Good lines from the bowler. Smart batting. Good communication between the 2 batters, Kola Mahesh and Abhishek. And then a quick pick up and throw from cover as well. You've got to stay on your toes.
Yes, and when Shivani has said 160, you really need to be on your toes, isn't it? But 16 for no loss, it's a good start, I would say, at 9.6 runs per over at the moment. Good bounce also, trying to put some foot skills, but cannot prevent a single towards long off. The score goes to 16 now. But Mahesh with those boundaries will be very, very confident. He played both the shots little uppishly, but if there was not much power, probably it was a chance for the fielders. Ian Watts is still inside the first power play.
But he packs a punch and is using the power play to his advantage. Fuller in length, looking to hoik that over the leg side. Doesn't quite time it, but does get a single. That's the end of the second over. 18 without loss after 2, the TV Riders. It's been a good start for the Riders. Yes, they've picked up boundaries, but they've also kept rotating the strike, kept the singles going, which is always a good sign. Good understanding between the 2 batters. It's not always about how quick you are, but how you place the ball and how easily you're able to scamper across for the singles.
18 for a no loss after 2 overs for the TV Riders. Openers Kola Mahesh and Abhishek in there. Lost the toss, been asked to bat first. This is the corporate missiles, and it's all for the good cause that you are playing this tournament, the Elite Cricket League. Little seam movement, but so much back inside the crease that you're playing, exposing both his thumbs. And that's the difference. I think that's the visible difference between the Gola Mahesh and Abhishek. I think Mahesh look little more confident while trying to play the shot. And Abhishek, from the very first ball, he's been little defensive. He's just trying to just look and trash the ball. And that's where probably he's just swinging and missing more.
A couple paces down the track, a change in bowling for the corporate missiles. Nandu comes into the attack. That's a good run up, bustling run up into the crease. Is generating a little bit of movement and some pace as well. Hitting the bat quite hard. Deep square leg and third on the boundary. Again, looking to make some room. Charging the bowler, but unable to get any bat on that one.
Yes, again the same movement, I would say, and that will only make Srinivas look more confident as you'll try and use the deck more hard, more regularly. And some smiles being exchanged. They know that's what they have tried in during their drills and practices also. And it's a lovely venue. You're playing at this International Cricket Stadium. Good structured facilities available, and it might be an amalgamation of businessmen, policemen, politicians, businessmen. But when it comes to the business end of run scoring and wickets, and there you go, when you slash it very hard, try to stop with one hand. The fielder from third man, but cannot protect the boundary. 4 runs.
Nice Abhishek. Staying leg side of the ball, as you mentioned, slashed and slashed hard. Line. A fielder at third got a hand to it, but the momentum of the ball, the angle of the ball, taking it over the line. Again, we see the dance followed by a boundary. What's it going to be next? He did strengthen his offside, pulled mid-wicket to the offside field. Oh, finds backward point on this occasion. It's been a good over so far from Nandu. 3 dots, a 4 that went very fine. Another dot, can he keep it quiet in these next 2 balls as well?
I was hoping that there would be a 6 coming somewhere, make it 4+2, the way you're shuffling himself. And again, yes, play towards the backward point region. Last ball coming in from Narendra, and almost hit the way towards that short fine leg fielder. Not much pace behind that ball to go away, so that can be easily stopped. It's just a single. Abhishek will keep the strike for himself in the next over. So 3 overs bowled. TV Riders are now 23 without loss.
Meyer, you mentioned earlier that you didn't just want runs, but you also wanted to see some wickets and some good bowling. If you bend your back on the surface, there is bounce on it. It can make life difficult for the batters. You have to play good cricket, whether as a bowler or a batter. You have to play good cricket on this surface. And you do that, and you have a good chance of bringing your skill on top. It's a good atmosphere here at the Rajiv Gandhi International Stadium in Uppal in Hyderabad. Left arm seamer continuing. Swung away for a single.
Yes, absolutely, Shevani. What's more required that you also enjoy the game It's the rivalry is still there, but again, it's all for a cause. It's a fundraising event. So as many runs you need to accumulate, you need to do. Of course, there will be wickets there in the offering also. But good confident start. This is from TV Riders. It's still a very heavily packed offside. Played little off. It's a very good feeling with one hand at a shot mid off. And but again, they might not be regular cricket players. I'm sure most of them have their names in different clubs across Hyderabad, across cities. But again, if you look at Abhishek, I feel he's very fit. He's athletic. Probably you can ask, do you hit the gym regularly?
Well, just plenty of passion, that's for sure. And skill as well is coming to the fore. I'm sure as the day progresses, we will pick up on the different skill sets. Already Srinivas with his left arm pace, it is a rare skill, a rare trade. And he's been accurate. And a hint of movement as well. Quick single. Kola Mahesh making it in the end. But it was tight.
Again, that's communication is the key, Shivani. As soon as he took the inside edge of the bat towards the short fine leg, I think Kola Mahesh was up to the task to cover the 22 yards, and he has done very well. That's where they would be believing that this opening partnership is as strong as possible. Srinivas again bowling, this time played it towards a long on for a single. Will rotate the strike, will milk the runs. That's also very important. It's not about just fours and sixes. We haven't seen a single six. We have seen 4 boundaries until now. But that's what the crowd loves, isn't it? The young generations nowadays just looks to see how the steam goes up with the bat. Lovely bowling this is, again towards long on.
A top over this from Srinivas, nice and full, and able to get the ball away, the batters, but they do get 5 singles and the over. 4 gone, 28 without loss. TV Riders. Nandu will continue from the near end. As he will extract some bounce off the surface. He runs in, hits the deck hard. Good challenge for Abhishek. Frees his hands over the offside, and the ball's going to run away. Starts this over with the boundary. Abhishek getting into the act.
Yes, little short, little wide. That's what the bowler is also saying, isn't it? That you cannot be bowling way too short. Now both of the batters have set their good eye in. And now both the batters with that boundary are into double figures. Abhishek already on to 18. He started off slowly compared to Kola Mahesh. That ball checked in very sharply. Again, he was trying to give some room to play towards the square leg. As you're trying to look at replay of the previous one. And the more and more boundaries comes under your kitty, that'll make the bowling look little susceptible if it comes. And you can see just hardly 1 or 2 ball which is kept little low, but again that's okay. But otherwise the pitch is played very fairly for the batsman.
Again, looking to take it to the offside. That's why he's making room. He's coming down the pitch towards the bowler, but also staying leg side of the ball. And see the intent, just that the execution hasn't matched the plans as well as he would have liked. But a good tussle between bat and ball. Nandu in operation. You can clearly see he is a thinking bowler, constantly looking to change the field, see what would be most appropriate for the batter on strike. A deep fielder on the leg side comes into the circle. Deep point has been pushed back now. but sticking to that channel just outside off stump.
I think despite the fielding change as that at its backward deep point that fielder has come in, and there's huge back end space towards the backward square leg. If he even hoik it, probably like a Bharatanatyam shot. I don't know how much Shivani Bhaskar is a dancer or not, whether she says no, I'm not. Okay, no dancing shoes for me, but short and wide is giving some very good room, trying to use some foot skills, that fielder at deep cover. But should be a couple of runs easily for both of them. Don't tell me they've just run one. Oh, just a single. Crazy. We're talking about dancing shoes. He's saying no, it'll be just a running shoe for me.
Yeah, twinkling footwork is definitely required. Almost like a ballet dancer at the crease. That's how quick you need to be with your footwork. They settle for the one. Kola Mahesh on strike. Frees his arms. There is a deep point in position that'll come around, so it'll just be the single. He has the right fielders in the right positions. Does Nandu as this over comes to an end. It's 35 without loss after 5. 1 over left in the power play. Two overs for Srinivas. And then the bowling change from the far end. Sriram comes back into the attack. A change of ends for him. He did open the bowling. And now we'll bowl the final over of the power play. Coming right arm over the stumps again. The same ploy we saw in the first over. Going across the right-hander. Outside leg stump, I would say. Apologies, folks. 5 over power play. The power play is done and dusted. We have 5 fielders outside the circle now. Goes for the big shot, deep mid-wicket. We'll collect it after a couple of bounces, just a single.
The singles are coming in pretty well for the TV riders. Remember, it is the corporate missiles who won the toss and elected to bowl first in this first match. And Sriram, almost was sensing the first wicket of this match. Nice tossed up turn from around the wicket. This time again tossing up even much fuller, giving some room to play towards long, towards Narendra.
The length has been good. We noticed as long as the length has been full, it's been difficult to get away. Maximum just punch it down the ground for a single or dig it out and scamper across. But other than that, no boundaries coming off the fuller deliveries. It's been a tight over so far. Change of ends for Sriram.
36 without loss, and you can see so much of outside travelers also coming in to watch the match, be a part of this fundraising event here at this historic event here at the Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium. And over gone by, just come and gone away winner Wifi very quickly. Just 4 runs out of it, all in singles. After 6 overs, the TV riders, after being asked to bat first, but the corporate missiles are 38 without loss. with Abhishek on 20 of 21 and Mahesh Kola on 16 of 15.
The crowd coming in here in Hyderabad at the Rajiv Gandhi International Stadium in Uppal. We're 6 overs into match number 1. TV Riders, 38 runs on the board. Haven't lost a wicket yet. It's been a good start, a steady start from the batting side. And another bowling change. A 16 for Mahesh Kola and 20 for Abhishek. Run a ball just about. Outside off stump. Keeping it nice and tight. They've been swinging and missing outside off stump, have these two batters. And Raj comes into the attack.
And it's the captain himself, Raj Kumar. Again, a huge swing. This could have been trouble. But again, the communication is the key. And both Mahesh and Abhishek has done it very, very well. Another single, another very tight single. But again, at the same area again, Shivani. That's the same area in a couple of overs before. They stole a very quick single this time again, doing it in a very nice fashion. As the score is just one shy of 40. Very, very good, healthy partnership.
Another quick single. A little bit of a mix-up. Did not get it in quickly enough. Kola Mahesh was struggling there to make his ground. Opportunities coming for the corporate missiles. They have to play smart cricket from here on to get that first breakthrough. Goes over extra cover. It's a fantastic shot. Kola Mahesh unleashing. Fuller delivery gets the treatment.
Little away from the body, but again, both these batters now know how the pitch is playing very true, as he has just used the longest part of the handle to play towards a deep extra cover for a very nice boundary. So problems galore here for the captain Arun from the corporate missiles. He's just hoping that with the clouds looming very large, it's not a hot and humid conditions at the moment, as the crowds have also built up at this international venue here in Hyderabad. It should be some cracker of a contest that we anticipated. It has started and again it flicked it towards the backward square leg. There is a fielder one-hand pickup. A run, and with the single, the score will go to 46. Just the boundary away from a very well compiled, which will be a good half-century stint between Mahesh Kola and Abhishek. They're getting very, very confident. As I mentioned before, the thinking cap from the captain has to very hard inside edge. Could have easily just spun back to the stumps. Shivani, any weird dismissal that you remember from your playing days or being a commentator?
Too many, Mayur. I remember I thought a ball was dead already, so I was just waiting. I was about to take guard for the next ball, and I do stand outside my crease on occasion. And at that time, apparently the ball wasn't dead yet. And the keeper whipped off the bails, and I was given a run out. That's something you'll never forget. The odd decisions, the odd dismissals, they only happen once in a batter's life. Because thereafter you ensure something like that doesn't happen again. Yeah, too many freak dismissals going on. Some of the most heartbreaking ones are the ones when the batter hits straight down the ground, ricochets off the bowler's hand, and the non-striker is stranded outside their crease. In recent memory, Angelo Matthews timed out comes to mind. The first time you've seen that in a test match. Goes big. It's in the air. A chance for deep mid-wicket. It was touch and go. But the ball does go over the ropes. It's a maximum.
We're thinking for the first 6 to come, isn't it? When it was past 20 and hoping to have it over long on, but this goes over the backward square leg. Jersey number 18 almost would have plucked off a brilliant catch in thin air. But the 50 has come in for the TV Riders. 52 for no loss, and it will become 52 for 1. It's Mahesh Kola was gone. He never looked threatening when the bowlers were there, but now probably the aggression made the downfall.
A bit of a helicopter looking to go over points, but what a brilliant catch. That ball was traveling at pace. But Kola Mahesh has to make that long walk back. The first opener dismissed here for the TV Riders. 52 for 1 as Kola Mahesh walks back for 28. Sriram gets the breakthrough, and Pawan Sai is in at number 3 for the TV Riders. Captain. It's a lucky edge. Gets off the mark. A bit of a teaser for the fielder, looking for some football skills again, but does find the boundary. Off the mark with the 4 is Pawan Sai.
You need a slip, isn't it? Well, I don't know how much a slip would have helped, because the ball lied little low after taking the inside edge of the bat. But most importantly, for the TV Riders, they've got a boundary. They might have lost Mahesh Kola after scoring a very good 28. But here Pawan getting off the mark with the first ball. Again playing it little in the air between cover and point for a single. Little edgy. Both the teams, couple of runs. This is very good running. We're questioning the running between the wickets abilities between Mahesh and Abhishek, but he looks to be very good, isn't it? Pawan stealing singles, couple of runs coming in.
It doesn't quite time that, but played away on the leg side. Looking for the second again is Abhishek, pushing his captain. Close call and given on the field. Pawan Sai going for that second run, has to run all the way back to the pavilion. Unfortunately, the extra run costing his wicket, and the captain has to make his way back on 6:58 for 2.
And did I mention little too early? Commentator's curse. Pushing his opponent. Just try and run as hard as possible. Well picked up. Nice flat throw towards the wicket keeper. Nice collection little above. And just one hand does the damage. The off stump is just had to go back. So 2 wickets have come in space of 6 runs. So 52 for no loss now becomes 58 for 2. So yes, that's what the crowd needs. We have seen 4s, we have seen 6s, and now we have seen a couple of wickets.
It's been a good over, a successful over for the Corporate Missiles. First the catch at point, going across Kola Mahesh. And then this run out, pushing for the second run. Went to the right end, did the fielder. It was a good throw and good collection by the wicketkeeper as well. Hritesh, the new man in. Straight down the ground, just goes off, goes through the hands of the bowler Sriram, pardon me.
Could have been very, very interesting. 2 wickets in 1 over would have seriously made a dent into the confidence of TV riders. But they've held on to a single. Hritesh will keep the strike with that single coming in of the very first ball that he has faced. 8 overs have been bowled. TV riders, after being asked to bat first by Corporate Missiles in this very first match of this late cricket league, are 59 for 1.
The first couple of wickets have fallen in this Elite Cricket League of match number 1. TV riders taking on the Corporate Missiles. The Elite Cricket League powered by FanCode and the OTT platform partner Triller TV. So many sponsors come together for the successful conduct of a tournament in a league. Raj has an odd action. If you haven't seen him bowl before, it can be challenging as a batter. He has a very quick arm action. Bowls off the wrong foot. A bit of width on offer. But there's that little bit of extra bounce we've seen, Mayur. That's made the difference. Outside off stump. Floats it. Fuller. It'll just be a single. Abhishek now will be back on strike.
Yes, 60 for 2 becomes now 61 for 2. And good sim-up deliveries that he has bowled. Is Raj quite economical, I would say, in middle of all those runs that has been plundered initially from Mahesh Kola. Now he's back in the pavilion. But the danger still loom large in terms of Abhishek. It's a brilliant fielding of own bowling from Raj. They were easy. Again, better trying to just go on the back, trying to punch it very hard. Back pass mid off. There's no fielder in there. But lovely bowling. This is.
This time the non-striker gets in the way and they do get the single down the ground. Not 2 quick wickets for the Corporate Missiles. They're back in this contest. Can they slow down the scoring rate? Maybe pick up 1 or 2 more. Nicely played. A sweeper cover comes around. It's just a single. It's been a tidy over from Raj. Just the 3 runs off it. 63 for 2 after 9. Change in bowling again, the successful over. A successful bowler has been changed. Brilliance, brilliance by the wicketkeeper. Looking for the reverse was Abhishek. Apologies, Hritesh was on strike, looking to switch it up. What a grab behind the stumps. Good reflexes to take that catch. as Ritesh makes his way back for three. 63 for three now, the TV Riders.
It's a third wicket gone down. It should come up officially very soon. But wickets are going in a heap here now. 52 for no loss in 11 runs. They have lost 3 wickets. Bit of a concern now, flipping through from TV Riders on, from corporate missiles onto TV Riders now, the batting side. And that's what, as a captain, Arun was hoping for when he won the toss and elected to bowl first today in his very first match. This tournament, the Elite Cricket League, being powered by Crick Clubs, and the OTT platform where you can watch it stream live is a Thriller TV. Going very deep inside, trying to create some room to play it on the offside, again misses. But 63 for 3, Shivani, from here on. You said 160. Is still the same figure for you now?
It'll take some doing by the batters. Goes straight down the ground. Fantastic hit. And finds a boundary off the second delivery that he faces. Good footwork. A great swing of the bat.
Yes, as straight as an arrow. And that's what he was trying to do before. This time very much in the slot, in the middle stump. And they will get a chance to dance, and did have done it. He gives a good cheeky smile. And good to see the crowd also building up now in both the stands in us. And that's what creates a motivation for all the players. Oh, and this time he loses his leg stump. Trying to show some chaotic shots for himself. He must have got a boundary. But here he has just created his own grave, I believe. That was probably not the best of the shots to replicate what came before. But there you go. Another wicket goes down. So 4 wickets have gone down in space of 16 runs.
A 4 and out for Kalki. What an over it's turning out to be for the corporate missiles. It's been right on target. First ball wicket. A dot, concedes a 4, and then pulls a miss I hit short of line and length. He keeps it nice and tight on the stumps. That's why he's been rewarded. And the energy is on. The corporate missiles will be drawing a lot of confidence from the last couple of wickets they've picked up. In quick succession, new man in. Airing in line. That's okay, he can have a wide or two. Sharat right on the money for the missiles.
Yes, now they've got a very good confident bowling attack that they were hoping for. As you see the replay of the previous wicket. This might just be the half of the side gone on. The ball falls in no man's land. Where are the fielders, Shivani? She's trying to scan, and we're trying to scan it helter-skelter. Oh, could have been 65 for 5. We'll get the updated score very soon, but they're very lucky, the TV Riders, to be still remaining in 4th wicket with halfway through. After 10 overs, we'll get you all the appropriate score.
70 for 4. at the end of the over. They stole a 2. There was hardly a 2 there, maybe not even a 1. They ended up stealing a 2. Just popped it in the air. That fielder at point was quite deep. Therefore wasn't able to get to it. Just past him. The 2 batters scurried for 2. Halfway stage, 10 overs done and dusted. 69 for 4, the TV Riders. There it is, 70 for 4. Going along at 7 runs and over. Can they accelerate a little bit? Continuing at 7, they'll get to 140. They still have Abhishek at the crease. He's been out there from the beginning. He's seen 4 partners come and go. Now he has Karam with him.
It's very important now that a partnership is secured. When you have such a situation, when wickets are falling in a heap, you just need to solidify a platform where you can just carry on. You might be the riders, but you're playing versus the missiles. You just waited for that missile to come in, firing in, and now it's very, very hot. I'm sure Captain Arun will just be hoping to get some more, almost getting a return catch in his follow-through was Raj. It's been very economical, just 12 or 14. In terms of 2020, I think this is a very good bowling analysis.
Straight down the ground. Brilliant shot. Just cleared that front leg, made a bit of room, and took it straight towards that sight screen. Incredible from Karam.
Yes, really good. They've now picked up. Now suddenly the gears have changed. 23 runs have come in. 4 wickets have come in also, which also includes a crazy run out. As you look at the replay, that's actually back live this time. Just trying to just smoke it between probably long on and deep mid wicket region. We'll get a good portion of the blade onto his legs. A ball remaining in the 11th over. Raj is still bowling very, very good. Another swing, another miss. Wicketkeeper does very well. Agitated is Karam. 11 overs bowled, just 9 overs remaining in this first innings of the first match. TV Riders are 75 for 4.
Have 5 bowlers used so far by the corporate missiles. Sharad picked up 2 in that previous over that he bowled. It was absolutely brilliant. First ball into the attack. Picked up an LBW as the batter was looking for the switch. And then knocked the stumps out of the ground for his second wicket. It was a great start, as he will continue.
That economy from Raj at 5.33 is really healthy. And talking about weird as dismissal and keeping you in a little bit of a soup, like any dismissal which you regret till date, cotton ball, run out.
Every run out.
That's nice. Every run out is so bad to digest, isn't it?
Goes big, goes all the way. Incredible hands from Abhishek.
Yes, very nice hands, I would say. It's almost like a spinner, just on middle and off stump, and he takes the aerial route, just murders it over long on. It's a very good healthy 6 and runs, and very welcome runs, I would say, because these are very, very important. Into the 80s now, our TV Riders at 82 for 4, 67 balls. Touch wider, was going to hit it very hard on the square towards point. There's still a backward point and a deep extra fielder there at the boundary edges. Very short, trying to pull this towards the fine leg. And should be wide. Yes, it is a wide. The score goes to 83 for 4 for TV Riders. Fuller one again. There is a fielder station. Oh, what a brilliant catch this is. What a catch. Seriously, ball. A very, very good economical over of 5.33. And to add to his stats, he gets a wicket. He takes the catch.
Sharath with wicket number 3 to his name. He's been right there and thereabouts. With pretty much every single ball. And a brilliant running catch from Raj on the line at long on. Never easy, brilliantly judged. As Abhishek is dismissed for 29, run a ball from him, 83 for 5. TV Riders, half the side, back in the hut. The bowling side is catching missiles now. That one was traveling quite fast. He intercepted it on its way to a 6. Sharath has been brilliant with the ball. Just into his second over, has already picked up 3 wickets.
That will make him very confident now with that wicket, and that's what you need. The help from a fielder's also. Good flying catch that was. Had he not made an extra yard, I'm sure that would have been probably a 6, if not a 6. Up 1 bounce 4. But half of your side is now gone. 17 shy of the triple figure mark. A slower one this time from Sharath for just a single. That won't bother him much, but Ram is off the mark. Josie number 18 took a catch at long on, and Josie number 18 walks in.
He was pushing for the second, was calling his partner. But good decision to stick to a single. Karam goes high. 3 fielders converging. Unable to get any hand onto it. Both batters were stranded at the middle of the pitch as well, and they missed the run out. So plenty going on in just 1 delivery.
Catches win matches. He might have got half of the side, but you need to take everything that comes your way. It isn't simple, because on the backdrop will be the clouds. And the ball is whitish. That will also make things difficult. But again, you cannot complain. There will be no forgiveness from the bowler, because Sharath here was eyeing for his 2nd wicket. But still a very good over to finish. His first over will yield 13 runs and a wicket that came in from a very good catch and long on. After 12 overs, the TV Riders are 87 for 5.
Eight overs left in match number 1, innings 1. The TV Riders see themselves at 87 for 5. And Ram and Karam take them over 100, get them over 120. Nandu comes back into the attack. Starts with a short one, short and wide. You need to get closer to that delivery to put it away. Sometimes too much width doesn't work in the batter's favor either.
And that's what they've been doing time and again. Both the batters on single figures. And it's Srinivas, it's in the air, could be number 6, another drop at square leg this time. First at the covers, down the onside. So 2 lives, which has now gone down begging for the corporate missiles. They are bowling well. They've got a wicket courtesy at long on, which was a very good catch. But again, you have to repeat the feat that you have done before to be able in contention for getting your team all out very soon. It's another chance and another dive, another catch being dropped. This was much more tougher. But again, you need to have your hands as big as a bucket, isn't it, Shivani?
Advancing his wicket here, swinging wildly. Just gets that top edge. Very difficult as it comes down, swirling in the air. And you mentioned so rightly, Mayur, the backdrop of the clouds makes it very difficult to pick out the white ball. It gets lost in the clouds as it comes down. Gravity makes a difference as well. He's created a couple of opportunities here, Srinivas, in his second spell. One going down at short fine, another going down at short third. But the bowlers have done well. They've created the opportunities. Not easy catching conditions here.
Could have been the second round in the offering. Again, a yes and no between Karam and Ram. And so much interesting of Indian names in Ram, Karam. Karam means the work that you do. Ram is the name of an Indian deity. This time probably on the pads was trying to drift in and place the shot towards fine leg. But a good over, I would say. That's a third one gone. So 13 overs bowled, just 7 remaining in this first innings of this first match of the Elite Cricket League being played here at the Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium here in Hyderabad. 92 for 5.
Elite Cricket League powered by Fan Code, and the OTT platform is
ఈ ఓవర్స్ ఉన్నాయి కదా ఇప్పటికి 94
game on. This is how the TV Riders innings has progressed. They're 92 for 5 with 7 overs to go.
TV Riders was the
Openers was a solid start, 28 for Mahesh Kola and Abhishek with 29, who was recently dismissed. And then single-digit scores for the next 3 batters. But good to see crowds coming in as well here in Uppal. It's a beautiful stadium, incredible facilities as well. It was the first international stadium I had the opportunity of playing at, Mayur. You walk into the dressing room and there was a TT table. You have the plush single-seater sofas, and it feels like you're royalty or something similar. Such a comfortable dressing room here. Gets past short third. A bit of a tease for the fielder, and the ball wins the race. This over starts with the boundary off the bat of Karam.
So Karam needs to now get it going. He fell so much so that he almost batted on the 5th stump. But good held the outside edge. Already his colleagues were signaling a boundary, as he rightly mentioned, a teaser. It's a teaser. Come on. And he was like, I'll give you the corporate chase from the corporate missiles, but a boundary nonetheless.
He throws this kitchen sink at it, does Karam. Likes to make room and swings his bat freely. If he just keeps his eye on the ball a tad longer. Gets another one. You miss, I hit is short. and gets wicket number 4 against his name. And that's 6 wickets down here for the TV Riders as Ram goes back for 3.
Yes, wanting to heave it towards the backward square leg. And absolute miss there. The stumps goes rattle. That's a side that any bowler would have just hoped in his dream, and not a side for any batsman. Looks at the pitch, but again he knows it's his own wrongdoing. As the crowd builds up, there'll be just a mixture of all the friends, families. You go on to the social media pages, isn't it, and just post all those pictures. Good to see the crowds building up across the venue also with some good lively music. And Shivani has already told me that she enjoys music, isn't it? Meditation, it helps in a cricket so much, isn't it, Shivani? What's any different kind of a music that you listen in the United States?
No, not necessarily, just whatever floats your boat. Some people like to listen to more melodious songs before their game to calm down, kind of get into an easy rhythm. Some people like to listen to rock music and get their blood and energy pumping. So to each their own. When you play in India, a lot of Hindi music as well, or whichever state you play for. Inside edge and off the mark is Nanda. It's something to get your mind off the game as well. Yes, you need to be focused and you need to be sincere to what you do, but you also need the opportunity to switch off at times. Otherwise, it's just too much mentally. Makes room, slices that through the offside for a single. What sort of music do you enjoy, Mayur?
To be honest, I'm not very much into music. I would credit my brother Ankur Barwa, who introduced me to good soft music, you know. And recently, Assam, I'm from Assam, they lost the soul. You know, you must have heard Zubin Garg, and God bless his soul. And he was such a good icon. You know, he sang Ya Ali, and then so many good Assamese music in different languages also. But yes, so I would say mixer of everything, like Assamese, English, but it's there's no typical one music that I can just pinpoint myself. But yesterday, while I was traveling from Delhi towards the airport, I was listening to Coldplay. I love Coldplay, you know, and I was so again, credit to my brother for making me introduced to music. Otherwise, it was all about cricket, you know. Every day, day in, day out, I was just hooked on to cricket. He said, you need to calm down your nerves, you need to listen to music also. That's how I got into it, yeah.
Sometimes you sing or hum to yourself, even when you're batting out there in the middle, to just get the pressure off, to cool off between balls, between overs. Even sometimes just singing with your batting partner. The different things help different people. Raj into his final over. Looking for the second, pushing his partner, and they do well in the end. Even looking for 3 on the overthrow. Well, the keeper does well.
And there you go, the triple figure has come up now. 101 for 6 in the 15th over. You see more runs now getting plundered because it slowly will get into the slog overs. That's when you'll see the batsman giving more room, using the long handle, try to deposit the ball towards the shortest part of this venue. This time, huge aggression coming and stepping towards the ball, but probably got only into the pads. Leg by should be signaled by the umpire towards the short fine leg. But again, I feel, Shivani, with your experience, I think, yes, I feel 150, 160 is still on the cards, isn't it?
The way Karam is batting, absolutely. And this is Raj's last over. 3.3 overs done. He's only conceded 18, hasn't picked up a wicket. But even in these last 2 balls, you can see that he's a thinking bowler. Karam went early. He started early. Takes it leg side. It'll just be a single. They're pushing for the second. This could be a run out, and yes, it is. A batter wasn't even in the frame. A suicidal second run brings a wicket. And it will be the wicket of Karam. Nanda played it into the leg side. Sometimes you take one for the throw, but not on this occasion. Vijay walks back. 7 wickets down now. The TV Riders, 103 on the board. A new man in for the TV Riders, Yashwant. Can they build a partnership now? Nanda and Yashwant. Stop the flow of wickets and start the flow of runs. Tossed up, goes down the ground. It will be a single. Top over from Raj, a top spell as well, comes to an end. Just the 20 runs off his 4 overs. Brilliance from the vice captain. They're vibing to the music at the venue. At Harish, Surya, RJ, and Raj Kumar. The batters yet to come for the TV Riders. They're padded up and ready.
So a new bowler being introduced into the attack by the corporate missiles. Just 5 overs remaining, which means 30 balls from here on in the first innings of this first match of this late cricket league played here at the Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium here in Hyderabad. It's powered by Crick Clubs, and the OTT platform is Thriller TV. So you can watch this match across the globe wherever you are. And you have a lady anchor right among the crowd. She's getting them entertained, isn't it? You need it. Seam up delivery. Again, crisscrossing the arms to play that ball towards deep, almost towards a cow corner for a single. Couple of runs. Is a very good running. And pink color helmets. Any specific color for you, Shevani? Paddings, helmets, gloves. Are you superstitious?
No, not very superstitious, and it just depends on which team you're playing for. It's another one. Another one bites the dust here for the TV Riders. Nanda looking to use his feet, comes down the track, misses the ball completely. And Sai, in his very first over, picks up a wicket.
So now the wicket goes down here, courtesy of stumping. He knows nothing much that he could do. Just charge the bowler, just hoping that he plays through the line. But again, a good seam-up delivery that was from Sai in his very first over. There he goes, stumped by Sanjeev. And that's actually not the replay. But again, another wicket goes down. They have really simplified the bowling attack for themselves, corporate missiles. And now Arun, the captain, will be much more of a relaxed captain. And his thought of bowling first now looks to be a very good decision. Surya is the new batsman. Nice seam-up delivery again. Really bowling on a land which will create trouble for most of the batsmen coming in. 106 for 8. 120, 130 from here on.
Their first target, 120. And this will help Nicely played through the offside, off the back foot. Good punchy drive. And picks up a 4, does RJ Surya. They're swung away nicely. There's a fielder in the deep, but closer to a deep point, and therefore there's plenty of space there. Picks it out to perfection. Need a couple of more of those. Follows the boundary up with the single. My first target, get to 120. Once you take that off, then anything is a bonus from there on. Because of the situation, because they only have 2 wickets in hand.
And a Nelson 1-1-1 for 8. And it's gone. So third run out in this innings. So a lot of flies coming in. I remember during the women's contest also, there I remember Dipti Sharma, when she was batting, she was asking the umpire to stop because there's some insect getting into my eyes. But again, that match India versus Pakistan was very close. But this was almost getting into a close contest called close zone. But the Nelson will consume another victim at 1-1-1 now for 9. So I won't say a dreaded show, but again it was 52 for no loss. From 52 for no loss to be in this precarious position, I think it's TV riders to be blamed wholly.
With that wicket, with that run out number 3, going for that second run. It is the end of the TV Riders innings. They finish with a score of 111 on the board. They had some nice shots to start things off. Kola, Mahesh and Abhishek at the top of the order. They got the boundaries going. They got the runs flowing. It was a good partnership, a steady start from the two openers. 20-odd runs from both batters. Kola Mahesh was the first to go. A number of boundaries scored in that opening partnership. That was a fantastic piece of wrist work from Abhishek to find the boundary. As you mentioned, they got to a 50-run partnership. And then the first wicket fell. This was the over that made the difference. I picked up 2 wickets in this over. There was a 6. Seemed like it was going to be an expensive one, and that was the first wicket down. A good catch at point to dismiss Kola Mahesh. Followed by runs again before there was a run out in the very same over.
Yeah, and that's when the wickets started coming in for the corporate missiles, and then the hope just started benign for them. And what about Raj? And that was a catch of the match, I would say, from the wicketkeeper. I thought it hit the pad directly, but it took such a good amount of the blade, and it's looped up in the air to be smartly been taken by the wicketkeeper. Then that bold dismissal. There were 4 wickets down in a space of just 14 runs. Some boundaries did come up. The first 6 also just came in between those, but then didn't help the equation. That was a 6 that we were talking about. It went so high over long on, but again immediately there was a catch being taken. That was a very good catch. This one was the catch that I was talking about. They were half down, but some chances went down begging. In fact, 3 catches, you have to say. That was the first one at cover.
And then Srinivas came back into the attack, and 2 catches went down in his over. 1 at short fine, and this was the second opportunity of the over at short third. Chancing his bat a few too many times. A couple of boundaries here and there. But after the first breakthrough, the Missiles kept finding wickets at regular intervals. And Sharath was absolutely brilliant. Picked up 2 wickets in his first over. Picked up a third in his second as well. Really broke the back of the TV Riders. Again, horrendous running from the TV Riders. Pushing for the second. Yes, you want to get as many runs on the board as possible, but not at the cost of your wicket. If you stay a couple more balls, you could find a boundary, pick up more singles. And that's why the TV Riders have ended their innings at just 16 overs, 112 for 9. And 113 will be the target for the Corporate Missiles. They did the job with the ball. Were absolutely brilliant towards the back end of that innings, picking up wickets, very tight overs from all the bowlers who were asked to bowl by the captain. This was another run out.
Yeah, and I think that went off very, very long. But 112 for 9 after 16 overs, meaning 113 is what will be required. We'll be back with the chase very soon, so stay tuned with us. This tournament powered by Crick Clubs, and you can watch all the action across the globe on Thriller TV. So stay tuned.
happened in that first innings. The Corporate Missiles won the toss and they elected to bowl first. The TV Riders being put into bat first scored 112 and lost 9 wickets. That was the end of the innings. So the target now for the Corporate Missiles will be 113. It was a good start with the bat for the TV Riders with their openers Abhishek and Kola Mahesh getting to 20 odd each. But thereafter it was a procession of wickets, and that's why they see themselves defending 112. Mayur Barua alongside me. Good afternoon again, Mayur. What are your expectations in the chase?
Good afternoon, everyone. And thank you, Shivani. What a tough question that one, isn't it? Huge expectations to start off. And yeah, 113 is the target. It's still dicey to answer. Runs by still there, but Corporate Missiles, now they have seen how the story has unfolded, how the pitch is behaving, and if they get a very good foundation, 52 for no loss it was for TV Riders, and they will be hoping to pluck a leaf out of that book. If they do so, and if they maintain the tempo, and it also depends. Corporate Missiles, they started off with an off spinner in the form of Sriram, and now it's Kalki 027, and so yes, it will be very interesting how the start goes, how they can build a partnership. If you ask me, I still say it's a 50-50 situation at the moment, if I can say, to start off. You said 160. What about now? Like what do you feel like probably the chase will be doable for them?
The first ball, the chase. Just defended on the offside, and they take that single to get the chase underway. To the Corporate Missiles, it's going to come down to strategy, I feel. Power play is going to overs without losing a wicket, or maybe a maximum of 1 wicket. And play sensibly. They should be able to get over this line of 113. They won the toss, elected to bowl first, so now they have the target. They know how they need to go about their business to chase this down and to get that win. Will they be able to, is the question. Definitely favoring the batting side at this time. It's a good start though from Kalki Raja actually.
Yes, it's so very important, isn't it? That's what the word that you have used, playing sensible cricket. So let sense prevail. It's crazy runouts we have seen today, and some drop catches, and 3 in a row. That was something unbelievable. One of them was tough, but then again, at this level, probably when you practice so hard, what a good swing this is. From Kalki Raj. You might just see that very often with still gloomy conditions here at this Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium here in Hyderabad. And then don't be surprised if you probably see an edge flying, but again there's no slip. Little surprise, no slip in there.
Especially when you're defending 112. Your best bet of pulling out a win is to be attacking and get those wickets early. To put that slip in position is so vital. It also comes down to the confidence of the bowler and where the captain sees the wickets coming from. If the captain believes maybe long on, mid-wicket or extra cover is where the catches are going to come, because that's the style of the bowler. That's what they go with. Nicely driven straight to extra cover. Very good cricket all round. It was a nice and full delivery with movement away. Beautifully driven. That fantastic fielding as well.
Yes, excellent first over. And good to see the batsmen are playing on the front foot. The drive is there. And that's what you need to negate the swing, isn't it? There might be no slip, but as a batsman, for you, the first purpose is to see off the new ball. That's why you have in the opening combination that you go. It's a full toss on the off, some drives. Single on the offer. They get it eventually. We've seen some very good running from the openers of TV Riders. The corporate missiles, it was almost like a touch and go towards mid-off. They get a single, but again, eyes very much on the ball. That's what melted down the single very easily at the end. Again, you need a good start, good form. Hat-trick of dots to start off the first over in the first innings, and then came two back-to-back boundaries from Kola. Any boundary you predict in this over?
Nicely driven. Some good technique on offer here from the corporate missiles. But no boundary, Mayur, to end the first over. It's been a good one from Kalki Raja. Captain Pawan Sai of the TV Riders animated as he's setting the field for the second over. A good start with the ball from Kalki Raja. Miserly over to start proceedings. They do need early wickets. The baseball helmet is out as well. The catcher's helmet for the wicketkeeper. I've kept wickets. I've had a catcher's helmet as well. Very comfortable. A lot more comfortable at times than a cricket helmet. Because most of the time as a wicketkeeper you have full sight of the ball. You want to protect your face. It's highly unlikely that the ball is going to go up in the air and land on the top of your head.
There have been so many instances, isn't it, of that getting landed. But number 36 now comes in. And good swing on offer. Nice seam-up deliveries. Nice to see both medium paces on the attack now for the TV Riders. They now have a very small total to defend. And first of all, probably just 3 or 4 runs have come in. But again, what they really need to do as a bowling unit is to bowl on purpose, be on the right channel.
Nicely threads the gap and finds a boundary. There's the boundary we're asking for, Mayur. Beautifully placed. Yes, in swing from Hritesh, but dealt with a plumb.
And Shivani, look at how it paced off. It's almost like a sprinter behind the ball. I seriously never thought that ball was going towards the boundary. But again, new ball on offer across such a nice green surface here at this venue. And that's why it really helped with such a nice outfield for that first boundary. Yep, it has come up. But probably 8 runs now, giving some room to play that shot towards the deep cover for a nice single in there for the corporate missiles. But again, you can see hint of in the movement where the ball is over pitch. The batsmen are just flaying their shots. Now the difference between both these openers and the one between TV Riders are they're playing with the ball. Just very few deliveries that I've seen they've given some room to play, probably because they know the target and probably the techniques are very good. This time pulls it towards the short mid-wicket region. 1 bounce. And a thumbs up from Kalki. It's actually not from Kalki. It's from Hritesh. From the TV Riders.
Played away on the leg side. Finds the gap as well between square leg and mid-wicket. 2 boundaries in this over. It's turning out to be a good one for the Missiles. Just clears that front leg and swings away. A bit of a sweep to the medium pacer. You don't see that all that often. But got the meaty part of the bat. Does sigh. And follows it up with a nice defensive prod on the offside to end the over. That's the end of the second over. 14 runs coming off it. Kalki Raja. A bit of swing away from the right-hander, just playing outside the line of the ball. Good work behind the stumps by Harish K.
Again, what a good one from 0-7 Kalki on over. And he is a very serious cricketer. You can see the look on his face that he means business with that seam delivery. Looking at the ball all along and hitting the land very hard, not allowing the batsman to free up the arms. Both the boundaries which came in the previous over from Ritesh. Now a single, a dive from the fielder, short mid-wicket region, but cannot prevent those couple of runs coming. Can be tough. Bat bounce towards Kalki. That only allowed the batter to go into the houses smoothly, or else could have been trouble.
And pushing the fielder hard. Was Sai there, coming back to the danger end. It does brilliantly. He put his head down and ran. Decided in the very first run that he's going for the second. The clarity in thought and execution is what's required. Once you've decided to go for it, you go all out. And since he was coming to the danger end, it worked out in the end as well.
Absolutely. But the runs are there in the offering. After 4 overs, TV Riders were 25 for no loss. And the Corporate Missiles are 9 shy from getting that. Probably some good quick time. They got 4 boundaries, remember, TV Riders, when they were within 3 overs. A good swing, but a very good line also to